It's probably one of the most challenging aspects of being a writer. In fact, some writers have told me writing their book was easier than figuring out their hook. Partly because the author knows the book so well, the characters, if it's a novel, so intimately, or if it's nonfiction, they understand their subject matter, so in depth. They've been just immersed in this. And so sometimes it's hard to pull back and really see what would attract the audience. And that's really important because, you have to not only interest your reader down the line with usually very little time, but also maybe an agent or an editor who you're interested in taking on your project. So getting that hook is really, really important. Basically, it is what makes your book compelling. And, that answer could be anything from perhaps it's set in a really interesting era, or maybe the characters are very compelling. There's a really evocative setting. Or maybe if it's nonfiction, your thesis is groundbreaking or breakthrough in some way. It's different than what other folks have written about or are talking about. And that's what you kind of have to get across in a sentence or two. It's really an elevator pitch. So I find that it's hard for the author to do it, and it's probably better for someone else to do that. So the best thing for an author to do really is take a crack at writing back cover copy, because if you go to the bookstore and you look at every single book, the hook will be somewhere in that back cover copy or flap copy. And so you'll see it in there, and you just start to understand, okay, where's the hook, and make a game out of it. And you'll see, okay, this is where they succinctly describe the book, the idea, and what makes it different, unique, compelling. And that's really it. And so taking a look at that, writing some back cover copy, and then really sending it to somebody else, a reader, someone who's read your book. And they're usually better at telling you what's interesting to them about your book than the writer is in a lot of ways. Writers tend to just go on for a long time and have a hard time getting it down to a sentence or two. But it's really, really important.
Thank you for listening. Please review our other available content for help writing, publishing, and marketing your book. If you have any questions about the Author Learning Center, please contact us by email at authorsupport@authorlearningcenter.com.